All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. We got another ad coming up in a minute because Twitch is being weird. I was dropping like 80% of packets, but I stopped streaming and restarted, and now it's fine? Question mark? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, it's weird because YouTube was fine the entire time. And like I'm in my network stuff, everything looks fine, everything's happy. It's just Twitch was just dropping all them packets right to the ground. But like OBS is showing them as drop too, so I don't know if I was connected to like a bad Twitch server or what. But Twitch is like, oh, your bitrate is 5K or 5 megabit, but we're dropping 80%. Your stream is unstable. Like, okay, sure. It is or it was. I'm assuming it was because otherwise you would be. Oh no, you could be responding to text. Um, Dashboard and excuse me. All right. So anyway, I think we're okay now. Everybody restart your Twitches. Restart all the Twitches. All right. So we got a buttload of pull requests to merge. I don't remember which one to start with, so I'm gonna sort these by ID if I can. Okay. Zeem input stream 3867. I thought that was first. Zeem clean G up. Unfortunately, Zeem wasn't quite where I was hoping it would be. We're not quite there yet either. So this whole getting Bonjour or link local messaging working by the 31st is 28 days away, right? Yeah, it is 31st. Okay, we're gonna release on Monday. Okay, that's fine. It's good. That's a normal streaming day. I didn't even know what day it was. I don't know. I'm just gonna stream that. It works. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just stopped streaming, start streaming, refreshed the Twitch tab, everything was fine. I don't know. Anyways, so we got a bunch of stuff to land from Zeemland, 3867. 3867. This is stuff I did over the weekend. One of them was real bad. It had like 8 findings. I'm like, sorry, I did this last night, really tired. Actually, I didn't actually say that to Ivanhoe. Well, if he's listening, he'll hear it. All right, here comes the ad. Well, in 50 seconds, 50. Completed. But yeah, so we're getting there with Zeem. Input stream stomp minus S default. Back over here. What else we got? Do the unit test for upload stream and avoid reference leak. Yep. 3869. Not 6869. Oh. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. We're past the Twitch Mageddon. Those turtles, yep. Phase must be push. That's not how you spell push. Clean up all my branches. Branch to branch. Our output stream defaults. Okay. Some rogue G cars, 3870. So after we get through the Zeem stuff, I think we're gonna try to tackle some of the mode stuff for IRC. Because IRC is actually pretty usable right now, minus commands. But the modes are kind of obvious that they're not there and they're not working. So we should take care of that. Also, I can't sort the user list. Well, the sorting the user list got weird anyways. I'm not sure why, but the fact that we don't have modes either is, I think, adding to the confusion. So I want to get that done and fixed. Okay. Message type is standalone, right? Yep, didn't block anything. 3871. So yeah, anyways, I wrote a real simple regex. I didn't run turtles. I wrote a real simple regex for parsing mode strings. But there's some more stuff we need to do before that we need to look at. Like, actually parsing the mode strings is easy. It's how do we know how to read the modes that becomes complicated. And I'm not sure how we must have cheated with that with Pidgin 2. This is the message type property. I did run turtles, right? I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, yes, what? Oh, raining turtles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The problem is my my short-term memory is real bad. Especially when I'm streaming because I'm trying to manage too much stuff, so I just forget shit constantly. All right, localized stream should, yep, that blocks 3873, so 3872. Or localized string, not stream. This may grow out, or we may make a container object for these guys, because we're reusing them a couple times. If we have to do it a third time, I'm going to create a container object for this. But right now, we just deal with it with the message stuff. I said that weird stuff. And there's a bit of code duplication stuff. It's not horrible, but it's a little annoying and tedious. So that's all in here. There's additional API and stuff to add to messages to make them work, and we're getting there. 73. Let's rebase that guy. Yep. Test message. Okay, yep, that'll do it. Then Z message. Don't see. The alphabetizing makes this stuff a little weird. In the structure we don't have them alphabetized, but everywhere else we do. Ooh. Right. Okay. Yep. That all goes away. So does that. Most of this is easy because they didn't exist in both, right? So like this one goes away. The parent, we don't care about that one. Oh, right. And destination, body sorters, body subject, subject order. That's all gone. No, that was higher. That's fine. Okay. We do need the message type. We do need bodies. What message type is supposed to be after those? Because of alphabetizing. Oh, actually, shit. It goes between these. Fuck. I alphabetize real good, huh? Oh, that's fine. I think we're okay. Oh, yeah, we have to fix the test again, too. So I consider refactoring this into Mojo so you can use the CPU and GPU at the same time. I hear it's better than Roaster. See, I know. I'm good. Like, I prefer to be productive with my time. And, like, actually get things of consequence done. Oh, stickers got there? Awesome. Oh, crap. I keep forgetting the ones from Friday I haven't sent out yet. I need to do that after the stream. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do after the stream. Excuse me. Well, glad to hear they made it after we after the confusion with your address. Alright, Ninja Turtles. Methodist Rapper. Belgrind Rapper. 3873. So we didn't actually have to refactor any code. We're dealing with merge conflicts. So we're going to take a look at this in review board, and if it looks fine, we're going to land it as is. But of course that depends on how it looks. Rebased. Show changes. Sorry, I am super tired. I had a prod update last night from 2:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the morning. And then I had to be into the office at 1 at my normal time, and I am, of course, tired because of that. Oh, okay. So we're not just going to see white space. We're going to see the other stuff that got merged in because we're looking at the patch here. All right. Yeah, that looks fine. So now we can land this, right? We dealt with the conflicts. All the things hurt. This isn't Vim? What's lower GG? Upper G is end of file. Equal is format code. If it's selected. I don't know what equal is if it's not selected. Oh, top of file? I just do :0. Oh, okay. Well, I gotcha. Yeah. So what I do for that is I'll colon 0 V shift G then equal. Yep. You know, they have regex crosswords. If you haven't seen them, I'm wondering if they've done regex vim commands. But yeah, so oh no, so this is RT. So it's just gonna be try. Oh T. They changed this. Uh, oh no, this has to be R or T. I should pay attention. I'm assuming it's gonna be a word. This has to be Y or R. This has to be Y. This has to be RT, 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 Y or T. This should be solved. No, wait, what? Okay, hold on. This has to be R. There we go. Oh, am I reading it backwards? Okay, I think I'm reading it backwards. Okay, I think I'm done. But yeah, you get the idea, right? Okay, cool. Solved. Next. So H or N. Oh, H through N. So L. H, E, or L. Oh, wait, this is supposed to be L, E, or no. Yeah. L, E, or E, L. So this is going to be the E. And then we've got to do H. Yay, much better at that one. But yeah. So anyways, do they have Vim crosswords? Or Vi crosswords? Vim commands crosswords. Because, like, that could totally be a thing. Right? And I bet you a bunch of Vim nerds would get off on it. Like, yeah, it's amazing. Something else to use my Vim knowledge with. It'd really screw with people because there might be 3 or 4. Yeah, right. But I mean, that's the same deal with a crossword, right? Right, but that's why it's a crossword, right? You've got multiple clues and you have to fill it in. It's just, that's how crosswords work. Right? All right. I think I have these sorted by last update. It's how I actually want them. Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that page. All right. So, IRC modes, whether or not you realize or not, they are a plus or a minus followed by a lowercase Latin character or an uppercase Latin character. So it's pretty easy. All right, there's not much to it. But what we want to do is we want to make this a bit smarter. So, and I thought I documented some of this, but apparently I didn't. So we don't want the Pidgin stuff. We want the Ibis stuff. So we need to be able to parse mode strings, which is fine. Excuse me. But I thought... Oh, did we lose this in the server update? We might have. What do I say here? To be able to help users handle the mode messages, we should write a parser for mode strings. The AMBF is pretty straightforward, but it does allow for stuff like plus BBB, blah, 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 blah. For returning this information call, I'm thinking a simple box type that contains the mode character, the target if any, and whether it's an add or remove. Okay, maybe name Ibis mode change or something like that. We can figure out where the parameters go thanks to Chan mode's parameters and the I support reply, as the modes are grouped according to their types of arguments. So using the examples above, we would have data like, oh, okay, no, I did, let's just list this out this way. Yeah, so the idea would be like, we'd add a method to Ibis client that would, and you'd pass the message to it, or maybe not the whole message. This might get weird. Well, let's see what it's going to take. But let's build this little guy first. Ibis mode change. I think I have Ibis over here. Yeah, there it is. I'll put Ibis on 6. What is 6 over here? Oh, Verb's on 6 too. We go over 3, 6 come over here. Alright. Oh, I did start part of this. Ibis mode.h. What we got here? Oh, cool. I already started writing this. I don't know that parse makes sense. Oh, well, that was supposed to be this. But that's not going to matter. That's okay. Oh, and I was going to return. Okay, yeah. Well, we didn't get. Okay, let's get rid of this. Void. Oh, not void. Ibis mode star. Ibis mode new. Ibis. Oh, no. Const. Car star. Mode. Or not even. Const car mode. So this is where it gets weird, right? Do we want to... So this is an add or a remove. Do we want... Like I guess add makes sense. And then car star. Const car star. Parameter. Ibis mode new. Mode the mode character. Add true that this is true if this mode is being added, otherwise false. Parameter nullable and optional parameter creates a new mode. What do we? The ticket I said mode change. Yeah, let's make it mode change. I like that a little bit better. I apparently missed. Oh no, I got it. G declare. Okay, we don't do that here. That's okay. Ibis type mode change. Ibis mode change. Get type. I thought there was a something box. G boxed. Okay, you can define it, but you can't declare it, which is weird, but all right. RC client should make user use mode commands just for lulz. I mean, that'll be an option too, but like what we're doing right now isn't that, right? We have to process the messages that are coming in, and that's what we're doing. Right? So like when somebody gets ops on the channel, right now Pidgin 3 is just like, because it doesn't know how to handle it. Like it's not implemented, right? So just whatever. All right, mode change, new creates a new mode, returns, transfer full, the new mode. It was available in, what version are we on? This is gonna be 0.12, which apparently we don't have yet. We do not have 12 yet. All right. Sublime text. Yes, I'm filthy using non-open source software for my code editor. It's okay. And in case anyone's wondering, yes, I paid for it. How's it going, Fallens? Welcome, welcome. Maybe one day I'll start using Gnome Builder, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm just so much faster in Sublime Text than anything else that it's just, yeah. And I'm definitely not proficient in Vim, so that's not going to be a thing. Oh, that's modes. I don't know how this works with a box type, so we'll see. Let's skip it. Freeze a mode change. Zero 12. You have issues with that? I like money. I like money. Go away, Peyton. That whole movie, that is, I still swear, one of my favorite lines. Go away, Peyton. As you can tell, I'm still just giggling about it over here. I like money. We want to rename this to mode change. Mode change, let's see. Yeah, so I started using Sublime Text because the company I was working at, the one you know, SWK Corvisa, fucking everybody there used Sublime Text. There was like one or two people that didn't. So I was like, well, I guess I'll try it. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty nice. But like so many of us were using it, we tried to buy it. We tried to buy it from the author. I don't know his name, but like, yeah, they like seriously made an offer to buy it. Like, oh, yep. Can't rename from there, which is dumb. Oh, we didn't make the copy function yet. Easter egg idiocracy mode, where all messages are tagged, brought to you by Carl's Jr. Now with electrolytes. It's got what plants crave. You want to put toilet water on the plants? So we did have a plugin for Pidgin 2 in the plugin pack called Talk Filters. So there was this package called GNU Talk Filters. And it's all just like super stereotypical and like borderline racist shit now. But yeah. Or an English tag detects and mimics stereotyped or otherwise humorous dialect. These filters have been in the public domain for years. Now, for the first time, they're provided as single integrated packages. The filters include Austro, Biff, Brooklyn, Chef, Cockney, Drawl, W, Fudd, Foon Talk, Jethro, Jive, Kraut, Pansy, Pirate, Postmodern, Redneck, blah, blah. There's a plugin for this if you have Talk Filters. Talk Filters isn't in Debian anymore. Actually, I don't think it is anymore. But yeah, that's the same thing. Same idea, right? Yeah, I got pulled out of Debian. I guess nobody was maintaining it or something. So, out of these words, but I missed W in the White House. Yep. There's got a metric ton of good quotes weekly. There's a metric ton of quotes going on right now, but I wouldn't say they're good. And what's going on? You haven't said thank you yet. What the hell? No one said thank you for the stream yet. Gaw. I'm of course kidding. Nobody needs to say thank you for the stream. Thanks for stream, Gary. It's bigly good. W was funny, not cringy. Yeah. Some stuff was cringy, but it wasn't constant cringe 1000. Oh, good. It's in tabs. Oh, wait. We get to do this one. Woo! This is the C file. This is the C file. This is the C file. It's with Uncle Bill. We all had to worry about was if he was diddling another intern or not. Yeah, at least it was an intern of age, right? Like that could consent. Yeah, at least he had that going for him. Yeah. Did you guys see Saturday Night Live? We're gonna release the Epstein list, the Epstein files. It'll be letter A through the letter S. We're not gonna release the letter T. Oh man. Define box type. Actually, we don't even really need to put a thing here. Type name. Ibis mode change. Ibis mode change. Ibis mode change. Copy. Ibis mode change free. Yeah, SNL overall this week was but that bit was real good. All right. I don't think we're using the slice allocator anymore. We'll see. All right, MS mode change, star mode change equals null. I guess we'll just drop in anything, although we should be a little bit more careful with the mode character, but it's alright. GNU. MS mode change. I haven't used this in so long. Yep, num structs one. Mode change. Mood equals mood. Mode change. Add equals add. Mode. Oh, we have to duplicate this, but that's fine. Mode change parameter equals gstirdupe parameter. Gstirdupe is null safe, so we don't have to check shit. We just go. Dang, I didn't get this one right either. Return if fail. Mode change equals null. G free. Oh, we'll just do. Yeah, G free. Mode change parameter. G free mode change. G free is also null safe, so you can just do that. It's fine. I always forgot how to do this, but we'll see if we get it right. Ibis mode change, new mode change equals null. If mode change equals null, return null. Let me say new mode change equals g new. Oh, we just do, well, there's two ways to do this, but I think we're gonna do this the easier way. Mode change, add mode change, parameter. The other way is you allocate the thing and then you copy everything in by dereferencing the existing one. But that doesn't matter because we'd still have to allocate the pointer, or the string. So this is fine. Right, we're just gonna call the constructor, whatever. We need the copy to make it a box type. So that should build. Or not. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Unknown type Ibis mode change. Line 26. What? It's camel case type name underscore. Oh, okay, and apparently I have to do that too. Yeah. What's your beef? Oh, but we... Unknown type name, G type. Apparently that was all the problems. Okay. You don't document the type methods, that's fine. We write some simple unit tests. And then we make a pull request. Yeah, we're gonna build everything off this lane, or off this branch, whatever. What's Pidgin and what's a chat client? Well, right now you're using a chat client for YouTube, but Pidgin is a universal chat client which lets you talk to all sorts of different chat networks. Basically, if anybody writes support for it, it'll work. And you can start by Googling it or going to pidgin.im. Okay, we were doing tests. Tests. Test tags. I just need the basics here. So, right, I'm thinking of the wrong tags. I'm forgetting these are IRC tags, which are very different than the tags I was thinking they were. This mode change. New. We're gonna say, oh, true, grim. Yeah, because these can test the properties too. That's fine. If it's mode change, free mode change. G assert compare. There's no compare car, I don't think. I guess we can use int. Give me your uppers. Oh, I tried the equals. Oh, right. Yep. That's a car, not a string. Oh, it's not reached. No change equals null failed? What? What did I do here? But we should also have a G assert non-null mode change. Yeah, what? Oh, non-null is one word. I'm not check. Oh, I'm reading the thing wrong because I'm a dummy. That's supposed to be not equal to null. I'm like, I'm not asserting anywhere. What are you talking about? All right, good. We should not be reached here. Cool. Yep. That's yep. So I always put these in here to make sure I made it to the end of the unit test, because sometimes you get a quiet crash or something, and sometimes you have an early return or whatever, and this way we know we made it to the end. All right, cool. We lost no memory. Good, good, good. We now need to test copy. Arguably, copy is going to test everything, but it's okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's copy this whole thing. We're going to copy this to write the copy test. Okay, we're going to cut it and then not be able to copy it. This mode changed, our copy equals null. Ibis. Mode change free. Mode change. Did we put it in the bottom? We did. Cool. Alright, we got new and copy. Yay! Alright, now we have a way to represent mode changes. Now we have to do all the fun stuff. Which, yeah. So we're going to do that as a pull request. This is, build the data structure so we can use it, and then the code that is going to use it. HG add ibis mode change ch. Add ibis dot mode change to represent mode changes. Ibis 44. $38.74. Around the test under Veilgrind and called in turtles. Did I call the turtles? I don't know what I did. Oh, I forgot one thing here. When we bump the version for everything, we do all this stuff. I'm not sure that we actually need to do this part, but that's fine. If we want to later hide this or something, that's fine, but like... Whatever. If we get circular dependencies or something, it's okay. Oh, Let's see. What is this? We are working on a library for Pidgin Instant Messenger. Right now, I'm just posting a code, a pull request for a data structure for representing mode changes in the IRC. Because we didn't implement that in our new IRC library yet. We actually now have a line at the end of that file. No, that one's good. That one's good. Work on the portfolio, so it's cool. Alright. Never heard of Pidgin? It is a universal chat client that connects to all of the chat networks. So, for example, there's a handful of stuff we connect to that a lot of people don't know that's built in, like IRC. XMPP is probably... IRC and XMPP are probably the most popular ones. Other ones most people don't really know about. But you'll see there's all sorts of third-party support for all sorts of everything. Yeah, icons are messed up. That's, you know, shit happens. But yeah, there's, yep. This is what we mean by universal chat client. Because anybody can write an implementation to talk to anything, including even Docker containers, which somebody has done, which is unreal, but, you know, whatever. Alright, that's published. Cool. Alright, so now the more fun stuff. Because when I hear people say that they haven't heard of Pidgin, I think, dang, what it's like to be born in the 2000s. Yeah, kind of. But, you know, it's fine. People, you know, shit ebb and flows. Whatever. Yes, Pidgin can talk to Docker containers with the Docker plugin. He's got a good screenshot here. A couple good screenshots. Haven't you always wanted to chat with your containers? Now with Purple Docker, you can. Purple Docker implements a protocol plugin that tracks running Docker containers in your buddy list and presents standard I/O via chat interface. It's a terrible idea? Yes. Why would you even do that? It's a toy project because I wanted to learn more about Seago and building shared libraries. What does it do? So in your buddy list, there's your containers. And then there's the messages. Echo hi. Hi. P.S. Oh. I don't know if it still works. But yeah. Yes, hello container. Yes. All right. Oh, right. Okay. So the next step is client.h. Um. So we maybe. So the trick here is. It's linked from here. I think it's linked from here. Chan modes. No. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Chan modes. Okay, yeah. So chan modes parameter specifies the channel modes available and which types of arguments they do or do not take when using them with the mode command. The value lists the channel mode letters of type A, B, C, and D respectively, to limited by a comma. The channel mode types are defined with the in the mode message description. To allow for future extensions, server may add additional blah blah. Okay, right. But so when you connect to a server, you get this, right? So if we go back over here, ibis cli. What's that? That's 192.1.220 minus n cli. Right. So where's 005? 005, right? So chan modes. This is the thing we need to parse out here. And there's another part we need to play into this too, but we'll see. So there should be a prefix one somewhere. There's prefix. So the prefix modes need to also be put into this list. We'll see. No, I've been Windows free since like 2003. This is Debian unstable with dashes of experimental. Like, does this look like a Windows machine at all? This is not Windows. So the question becomes, do we want to have something to handle this? So like we have a features object. Right. Oh, we have capability. Yeah, so we have features. So features, it parses the features out of, so going back to here, there is, oh no. So the 05 here, numeric, these are features, and the features object parses these. So the question becomes, well, do we, yeah, we want to keep, okay, so we want to parse this once because we have to refer to it all the time. Right, so like in the chan modes here, where the hell is it? Right, so B is when somebody got banned, right? So in this is in group A. A, B, C, and D respectively, denoted by comma. The channel mode types are defined in the mode message description. If a target nickname to no idea how I'm reading any of this. You just tuned in because it was recommended to you by YouTube. I mean, it's a live stream. YouTube supports live streaming. This is. There was no mention of this here, right? Yeah, the fall in the. I guess if somebody else wants to see the YouTube, but the Twitch and YouTube chats are not bridged. Oh, okay, or you were just looking. Yeah, I got you. I've been thinking of kind of jokingly multi-streaming to LinkedIn as well. It's quite entertaining though, considering how much you know and how fast you write up code. Yeah, well, I've got 21 years of experience on this project alone, so that tends to happen. Channel mode. Oh, I didn't scroll far enough. That's a problem. All right, type A. Modes that add or remove addresses from a list. These modes must always have a parameter when set from the server. The client may issue this type, whatever B. Modes that change a setting on a channel. The mode must always have a parameter. Modes that change a setting on a channel. These modes must have a parameter when being set and must not have a parameter when being unset. Okay. Modes that change the setting on a channel. The modes must not have a parameter. Right. Okay. So if we look again at the list here, right? So the mode A, channel mode A. I think I is invite. I'd have to double check. But then it's B for ban, E for I just had it. I forgot. Exemption. They're like exempt from ban and stuff. K is so K. This is supposed to be it has one when setting. No. Oh really? Okay. So K is generally a password or a key for the channel. I didn't realize, but I guess it makes sense that you have to specify it to remove it. But okay, that's fine, right? And then F and L. I don't know what F and L are. RC Chan modes. Hack plan. How's it going? Return to dust. Welcome, welcome. Zonka, I typically write in C, although I do write a fair amount of stuff in Go and Python as well. But primarily, I'm a C programmer. I need modes, not this crap. Oh, L is a limit. What the hell is F? And actually, I should be looking at ergo chan modes. It's probably under manual. Account nickname modes, hassle in mode, moderation modes, channel modes. Forward. This channel mode takes another channel as its parameter. Oh, users that are unable to join this channel are forwarded to the. Okay, got it. Yep. This is like if you have like a room where like you only want to allow like 10 people into it, because you're getting flooded or something, and then you can just redirect everybody else to somewhere else. That's what that's for. Then everything else. I mean, we can look those up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the overflow channel. Yeah. It's. I can't tell you last time I needed to use that. Back in the early aughts when I used to operate a network. Sure. That's 20 years ago though. Yeah. All right. So, how do we want a data structure to look like for this? This can be weird. And we could cache this, or like we could not cache this, but we probably should. All right. Well, let's. So if we had something like ibis client, or let's say ibis chan modes. Well, sorry, we need like ibis chan mode type Right, and then we would have ibis chan mode type A, B, C, D. Actually, I mean IRC channels. Those are the days. Yeah. Would we want to use these names, or would we want to use something more descriptive? And actually, okay, yeah, we should be able to do this. We shouldn't need like a whole different data structure for this. Um, but oh, this is gonna be. I'd have to use a hash table. Well, a hash table's fine. Um, yeah, I think that's okay. So I think what we do is right. We take this value, right? So we got this value. If we take that and parse that into a hash table, right? So we just read each character off, put it in a hash table, and put a value of these guys, and then we go from there. And then we can parse it that way, and we're fine there. Yep, sounds good, Zonk. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by, hanging out, and chatting. Right, so we wouldn't actually have this. We would have something like ibis. I still don't know if we want to, like, the docs say this way. What does 1459 say? Let's see what 1459 says. Nothing. It doesn't mention it as Chan mode. Right. What is it? 2808? No. Oh, wait. Go back to 1459. It'll have the 2810. My bad. Oh, wait, no. We want like 2812 or something, right? This is the client, and the other one's a server. Oh, let's reply bounce. That's changed. All right, what's 2811 say? Oh, you know what? It's probably I support here. Nope. All right. I don't know when 5 became I support then. Oop. All right. Well, I guess it's just an IRCv3 thing. So, and they say they're type A, B, C, and D. So, all right. Well, I guess that's what it's going to be. All right. So we put a Chan mode type in there. It's probably fine. All right. Then we have ibis client. You know, parse mode. Ibis mode change star star. Parse mode. Client. Car star mode. String, comma. Stir v params. Yeah, we don't want to give it a whole message because the message would get weird. then we would have to be dependent on. Oh, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Because these all have a target. Well, if we make it say mode string, yeah, let's go with that because we don't have a target in the mode change. We don't want to put one there because it's just redundant memory. We don't have to worry about. Because the way this is going to work, right, is we're going to get something like oh, I'm not in here, am I? Did this guy get up? Yeah, the clock got up. Damn it. Right, we'll kill this. Join the chat. Pidgin. Alright. Good. So now Pidgin 2 is in here and it has ops, right? So if I /mode plus L10, or mode -Pidgin. Right, yeah. So when we parse them, oh, what, we said mode, yeah, right. So you're going to pass a mode string, right? So you're going to take your whatever parameter it is, and then you're going to give us the rest of your parameters here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And this could be null, even, right? Because if I do /mode #Pidgin plus I, right, that's valid. All right, that's cool. All right, before we go with this, I need to grab water and I need to go pee. So I will be right back. All right. All right. So I realized we'll want that. Like so if we don't have enough parameters or something like that, whatever, right? That'll have to be how this will work. Yeah. Like, what do I see on the stream? Slater's tail. Hi, mister. Hi. He's like, Dad, leave me alone. Don't pet me. I'm just here. I'm just here. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, there's your treats from before you didn't eat. Okay. So yeah, I think this is okay. This is all we really need to do. The question is, where do we want to put the enum, though? I don't necessarily want to put it in its own file, but it doesn't fit into mode change. And doesn't really fit into client either. All right, whatever. We'll just create our own file for it. It'll be silly, but it's no worse than the Pidgin typing. So there's a typing file, or purple typing. That just has an enum. Right, it's fine. Like, being able to search in a code editor and stuff is great, but it's also nice to just be like, oh, that code is obviously in this file. So I like to do that when I can. We need... I need to get... Dude, you barely ate your stuff. Come on, look at this. You over there looking for more? Come on. Oh. What are you doing? Yeah, eat them. There you go. $20.25. Ibis Shan mode dot H. Yeah. Actually, let's just copy the way the Pidgin one did it. Directly typing dot H. Like, there's not even a source file. Right. It's fine. All right. I got the define. Yep. Jam mode. What? Channel modes are defined in RFC 20, section 4. Okay, that's well. Let's see what they have. I was looking for the naming of the different types of them. But let's see, RFC 2811. You say section 4. Right, so like the channel modes that are supported by the IRCD comes in as an I support message with numeric 005. And that's where it's defined which ones have which things. So channel flags. Okay, yeah, so like here, this is very specific and not dynamic and doesn't really allow servers to change the meanings of things. Right, and that's fine. But this isn't what we were looking for, right? So what we were specifically looking for, but thank you regardless. What we were looking for is when you connect to an IRC server, you'll get multiple. I think you have to have at least one 0.5 message, right? So 0.05 here. This is the I support method, and it gives you a bunch of information about features of the server, blah blah blah. So the one we're interested in here is chan modes. and how this works and that kind of stuff. That said, that makes me wonder how's this going to handle old IRCDs? IRCDs that don't implement this. I guess we can fall back to 2811. Right, that's not ideal, but what do you do, right? We'd have to manually look it up and figure out which ones need to go where. Oh, but no, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah. So the whole thing is, we're going to preload this. Once this comes in, we're going to split this out into stuff and then go from there. And then we'll be fine. What are you doing, silly? You don't want scratchies. Oh, maybe you do want scratchies. Well, it's like he knows when he's on camera. And then he moves. He's just like, I'm not, you can't get me. The hell I can't. Relax. What? Oh, you ate them all now? Are they good? What? But yeah. So, guys, we'll have to figure that out. But so at startup, maybe at startup we start out with the old list, and then when we get this, we rebuild it with that. I think that makes sense. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why modes have taken so long, is because there's a bunch of weird stuff with channel modes. And it's just like, oh, okay, this is kind of funky, right? We need. Do we even include glib in that one? I don't think we do. No, we just do purple version. Okay, cool. Version.h. Ibis chan mode type. Since 0.12. A representation of is that car honking now? There's been a car out like a couple houses down for hours. It's been in the middle of the road with its hazards on. And now I'm hearing a car honking outside the whole time. It's just like, oh, okay, sure. All right, representate. This sounds weird. Okay, I don't know that we're doing the IBIS available types, but okay. We'll find out here. And then, no, we didn't do that here. There's available enumerators. Where did we use those recently? How did I jump at 12? All right, whatever. Oh, it's really annoying. Channel mode, the chan mode. This requires an argument, right? Is that what it said for type A? Oh, these modes must always have a parameter and sent from the server to the client. A client may issue this type of mode without an argument to obtain the current contents of the list. The numerics used to retrieve the contents of type A modes depend on the specific mode. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Chan mode modifies list. Ibis chan mode type B. Chan mode always has a parameter parameter. See. This is setting only. These ones must have a parameter when being set and must not have one. Okay. Chan mode only has a parameter when setting. And then D. Chan mode never has a parameter. Wait, it's never. Yep. Okay. The type of a specific chan mode. See, can I link right to this part? I don't think so. That'd be nice, but I don't think there's an anchor here. Nope. Why would we put an anchor here? There are no IDs. I guess we just want channel mode. Or, wait, what? There's like H1 channel mode. More information. Okay. Version.h. Did we put the available enumerators? We did. Good. We're getting a little ridiculous with this, but at the same point, I like to see when something was actually added as a developer, right? Rather than it's like, oh, there's no when this was added, so I guess this was added a long ass time ago and I missed it. And that's kind of annoying sometimes. Oh, we don't actually have any enums yet? What? Alright. Ibis chan type chan mode dot h. Okay. Nope. Yep, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, then if we look at ibis enums.h, we're gonna see where's our channel. Should we put the if well, yeah, let's put the block back. I don't remember what the line was, and I don't want to undo because I gotta undo too much then. We should probably start doing this in other places. Just this way it's here automatically, and then, when you add something to this, it just works. And if you remove all of them, it stops working. And then, you don't have to delete it when it's empty, and then have to add it back when you want to add another one, and blah, blah, blah. So let's just go with that. All right. So I don't. The problem is we have to have whatever the default is, and at 20. Well, there was no. Kindergarten Kitten, did you check 1459 to see if chan modes were mentioned there at all, or is it just 2811 you looked at? It's 1459 has to have them. Channel modes 4.2. Okay. So I'm gonna guess that 2811. Is that this one? No. Is probably a superset. Ban an exception, invitation. All right, anonymous. Yeah. There's no no, invite only channel flag. Okay. So we're gonna have to build a cross set of this, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. I wonder if we could build it easily. Like this isn't something that's gonna change often, so like, does it make sense to put it into code, or would it make more sense to put it into a variant or something? And actually, this is never gonna change. Not unless there's a new RFC that makes it weird, but everything else is dynamic now, so it doesn't matter. Do we want to do this part differently? I don't know. A screenshot of this. Like, what a time for it to take a snapshot. I'm like, oh, ah. How's it going, Dennis? Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Icky Wicks, welcome, welcome. Are you gonna raid, Dennis? I know you were streaming. Or did you stop and raid somebody else and now you're over here? And what I mean, an open SSH daemon? Have you said the power of Theo compels you? I can't think of who the other OpenBSD people are. Is that he taser shoots? Oh boy. We were looking at that picture. Okay. Oh, you have a history? Gotcha. Yeah. And that'll happen. Do we want to do this as a separate pull request? Oh, you know what? We can add more to this. Oh, we need to type for that, though. Is that the first person you've heard say something along those lines? Yep. This is recent? This isn't history. This is fucking 2 weeks ago. No, this is more recent than that. This is yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. All right. Forked code change that broke the OpenSSH portal. Oh, right. This is the stuff you're... Okay, yeah. Qual says people spotted a problem. All right, so... Apply the patch from blah. Then do the usual auto reconf dance and the configure fails. You're building on Spark too, even nice. I'm just to look at whatever the compiler. No. This is. Why? What? Broke all over the place? Okay. Then a pure algorithm and test it and pushed it? Yeah. Of course. What version of autoconf did you use? Stop using autoconf, people. I'll read this later. Auto tools, please make it go away. It's fixed now? Oh, that's awesome. We are elbows deep in parsing IRC mode changes. Something I've been putting off for a very, very long time. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. This is silly. I guess maybe we do just make a better IRC a la mode. Ha 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 ha. Broke release to OpenSSH. Thank you for the 1,000 bits again, Dennis. Greatly appreciate it. So Broke release to OpenSSH, and you're happy with your gray-haired old dumb self, and you have a whiskey. Nice. So I don't really want to make. I don't think G hash tables are meant to be at the API boundary. Actually, let's just see. G hash table lookup. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be not available to language bindings, or it doesn't say that it is or isn't. So I need something to back this, right? So we need to have when parsing the modes, we need to know if a mode has a parameter or not. And there's the stuff according to RFC 1459 and 2811, and that stuff's defined over here. And then anything going forward has its own specialized way to do it. So by default, we need to handle these ways for older clients. And then if we see the new way that advertises it, then we want to use that, parse that, and make that become our backend. The question is, how do we want to implement the backend part? And I don't necessarily want to make it a hash table, but okay, hold on. So what if we had go back to our little scratch face here, right? What if we had ibis change mode? I don't want to say backend. Not change mode, chan mode. Chan mode cache. All right, so what we need to be able to say ibis chan mode. Get type. And then mode, right? That seems okay. Then we could also have ibis chan mode new. Like this is more like a chan mode parser or collection or cache or lookup. We can't do this function. Get chan mode type. what if we do this? Lookup new. Not keen on that name, but it's not bad. I'll save. This is just scratch space. But then we could say ibis chan mode. Oh no. Void. We can do this. Gboolean. Ibis chan mode lookup parse chan mode. All right, is it chan modes? It's chan modes. Let's do chan modes. Then we don't have to do the lookup. Right, so if we get rid of that. There's chan modes. Parse chan mode. Or we'll just say parse. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking this. Chan mode type. Let's become chan modes. Yeah, I think this works. Right. So then the client at startup, it'll have one of these. And then if it gets a chan mode feature, it'll call parse and then replace its backend with this. And then we would have ibis client parse. Whatever, we got it up here, right? Ibis client parse mode string. And then it would use this object to then figure out the parameters based out of here and stuff. Yeah. And all that's going to be defined here. So the new method here is just going to create an object that's backed with all of these, which is fine. It's not a big deal. And then this way we can hide the implementation that's using a hash table and stuff like that, everyone, and we'll be fine and be happy. Yeah. All right. But we want to rename this file because we're going to rename this to chan modes. Okay. Then we need to come over here, ibis, meson build. Oh, I didn't even put it, oh, it's in headers. Chan modes. Yeah, all right. Oh, I'm kind of jamming on this. Like, it could be better, but this is okay. This will work fine. Then we're gonna have define ibis chan mode or ibis type chan modes. Ibis chan modes get type. This is why we can't do the other function. Why we have to say get chan mode type. But that's okay. Then we're gonna say g declare final type ibis chan modes. Ibis chan modes ibis chan modes g object. No semicolon. Okay. Yep. Then we're gonna say, what do we have here? We have these methods. We got version. Yep. Good. Ibis chan modes new creates a we should verify this, but we might have a new 2811 or 1459, but we'll see. Creates a new instance based on the values from RFC 1459 and 2811 from RFCs. Return transfer full new instance 0.12 ibis available And 0.12. Okay. We also need to say Ibis Chan modes. Simple or what do you want to call this thing? A helper for handling channel modes. Channel modes, each specific channel mode has its own rules when it comes to whether or not it has a parameter. This object helps you determine when a channel mode has requires a parameter or not. Okay. The final type is supposed to have a thing on it. I wonder if we should do the whatever. This is fine. Okay. Like I'm. We should maybe do available type, but whatever, it's fine. All right. Ibis Chan modes pars. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Chan modes. The Chan modes value from the I support reply. Error out. Optional. Return address for a G error. Parses a Chan mode string into a sure. Will parse Chan modes and write a new lookup for it. Returns nullable but transfer full. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna do this as like you updated the existing one, but now we'll just do it so it gives you a new one. Yep. Transfer full, new instance, or on success. Sure. Chan modes. Get Chan mode type. The mode to check. It's the type of a. It's the Chan mode type for the given mode. Returns. We should probably add an unknown. Yeah. Like if you give us a bogus one we don't know about, we got to give you something. Right? So. Alright. Returns. There's no transfer on this. The type of the mode. Sure. Writing API references, so just whatever. We got a lot of work to do here, but it's okay. Back in the Mason file. Okay. Public API. We're just gonna stub this for now. Well, as much as we can, anyways. Did I not rename the file? I apparently did not rename the file. Yep, lots of warnings. Yep, okay. Yep, it's all fine. It's a lot of nonsense. It's okay. We're gonna do this. Struct, ibis, chan modes. G object, parent, G hash table star cache, I guess. I don't know. We don't have any properties here. Wouldn't make any sense to have any properties. So yeah. G object implementation. G define final object. Ibis chan modes. Ibis chan modes. G type object. Static void. Ibis chan modes init. Ibis chan mode star. Chan modes. Chan modes. Cache equals G hash table new full. No. We can just G int hash. G int equal. Yeah. You have .NET, C# and T-SQL interview tomorrow at Uline. Do you have any advice? I'm laughing because I do not like Uline as a company, and they're local to me. And I refuse to work there. But personal politics aside, I don't know anything about the company. I just know that they don't have a great political record. Is that really a thing? Like, that wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know anybody that's actually worked there. But yeah, also I don't know .NET or C#. I did many moons ago, but I don't anymore. But yeah, I don't know. Just, you know, do your thing, be yourself. You know, take your time. Speak carefully. You know, don't, you know, if you make mistakes, you just own them right away. You know, it happens. It's not a big deal. G object class object class finalize ibis chan modes finalize. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Good luck, regardless. Chan modes, ibis chan modes, G clear pointer. Chan modes, cache, comma, G hash table, unref. Object class, ibis, chan modes, parent class, finalize obj. How's it going, Hero? Welcome, welcome. It's a record 11 thing. Oh, alright, well this is pretty easy so far. G return val if val ibis ibis is chan modes is type unknown. Filing lapac blah what are those things? I don't even know what those are. Someone let me know if there's a bunch of cops outside dealing with this car. Linear algorithm libraries? Oh, fun. Hold on. Oh, damn, I can see the lights from here. Yep, cops outside dealing with the car that's just been left in the middle of the road. Like, it doesn't look suspect, like somebody, like, you know, stole it and ditched it, because, like, they turned the hazards on. So it's just like, all right, well, what happened? All right, so G hash table lookup. Yeah, so this would be a little weird, but it's okay. G pointer value equals no. G hash. Oh, we looks up a key in the hash table. Note this function can't distinguish between a key that's not present and one which is present as a value. No, if you need, okay, yeah, I don't care about that. This is a tool called DevHelp. It's part of the GNOME developer stack. It shows static HTML stuff in one place. I'm trying to think if there's something that's not in GI DocGen format right now. Maybe ATK? Nope, that even got converted. GI Unix. There you go. So, right. So this is an old version of GTK doc. But these are all just static HTML stuff. That was PSL. Oh, public suffix. Oh, well, okay. I didn't realize there was a library for that, but all right. You need to upgrade, compile GNU Radio. Long story fix. Oh, gotcha. What do you do with GNU Radio? I'm just asking because I'm curious. I have a RTL SDR, and I've done nothing with it in a very long time. Gint to pointer mode. Yeah, it's fine. Then we should just be able to return G pointer to int value. Using Zeal for your code documentation was more dev help. Huh. I don't know if Zeal. I just typed Zeal into Google and I was like, oh, it didn't give me what I wanted. Like, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen Zeal before. Yeah, DevHelp's been around for a long time. I don't know if it's gonna do stuff like Zeal looks, but there's usually an extra file you have to create to make it work in DevHelp. Just a metadata file. There's not much to it, but a lot of the documentation stuff will spit it out right away too. You have drawers of SDRs. You mostly just receive scan with your gear. Need to get your license transmitted. Gotcha, gotcha. Are you doing anything with Meshtastic? Oh, what the heck. No, that should have been right. No? Okay. Just curious. When people start doing radio stuff, it seems like they end up on Meshtastic. Or, what's the other one? There's another one, like Meshtastic. Can't think of the name. Oh, let's just say Chan Modes. That looks fine. What is... There's usually some stupid problem for this. You can climb some ladders to arrange your antenna situation. Legally limited to 2 antennas dishes on the front and 2 on the rear of the property here because residential area. Nice. I have my Meshtastic radios are just in windows. Like just up against the window. I have no outside antennas. Oh. No. That's not what I meant. I need to quit doing that. I'm trying to hit Control L and I hit Windows L and I lock my screen. And then I have to turn off the mic so I can type my password so nobody catches it. G define final. Yeah, it's type. I had object instead of type. Yay! That looks much better. Your voice is your passport? How does that work? How do they take a picture of your voice for your passport book? It's fixed the inside of a window for ADSB. Nice. I missed a movie reference? Oh, yeah, I need to watch that. Somehow I've never watched Sneakers. I know it's supposed to be like, you know, one of the definitive hacker movies, but I somehow have never seen it. Like, I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know. All right, we're going to come back to this guy. But, for the most accurate movie given the time period about hacking. Really? Huh. So, yeah. So, I more than missed the movie reference. I missed the movie. G object new ibis type can modes no. Alright, so this is gonna get fun. We're gonna say G hash table insert Chan modes cache. So give me 1459, put this on 6, go to 6, put this here. Alright, we'll alphabetize these later. So O is going to be type. Oh, these are. This is okay. That's fine. But O is. I already forgot the types. Type 2, type B. Yeah, type C. Oh no. This is type B. Yeah. Okay. Next. Private channel flag. Well, okay, right, yeah. When they call them flags, they're going to be type D, right? Type D is never has parameter. Yeah, okay. Give me a bunch of these. So P is type D. Then we've got S, type D. Hold on. They're doing something crazy with the Carl thing. The craziness is the tow truck putting the, what do you call it? When they got the big bed on the back. Bed? Putting the bed to the ground? Whatever. The decryption box was a little far-fetched, but would have been very accurate if the feds got clipper chips put everywhere. Nice. I use this same code for my luggage. T. This D. No message channel for clients outside. That's a flag. So is moderator. They stopped saying flag. T and M. N. M. L. This is a type C? Yeah. I think. What did Ergo say for L? L is type C. Okay. Trying with chucking a GNS hat in there and running your own NTP outfit. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna build an ADB-SB receiver like that. Yeah. You have a weatherproof enclosure to go with it with pies and SDRs inside, so all you have to do is run a Cat 6A to lead up to it. Nice. When C++ in kernel and making Rust or C++ running kernel is a sin? Eh. I don't know. I don't see the concern with Rust as modules. I'm like, do what you want. But yeah. Description box was a MacGuffin for sure, but all the other stuff freaking cutting lines, surveillance. Oh, really? Maybe I will put that on as I go to bed or something tonight. Limit was type C. Yep. Ban is type B. Wait, what was type A then? Oh, modifies a list. This is type A. This is type A. Give take the ability to speak to a channel. V is type B. Set a channel key password. And key was type C for whatever reason, but that's fine. Alright. Now we're gonna alphabetize these. Sort. Okay. Using the O and B options, restriction on a total of 3 per mode command has been imposed. That is any combination of O and where's the errata for this RFC? Because they kind of just trailed off there. Oh, Rust and kernel thing is dumpster, but like it doesn't need to be. It just there's a lot of people just being fucking dicks. Combination O and it should say when using the O and B app, a restriction of a total of 3 per mode command has been imposed. Oh, okay, they just deleted that line. Better hacking movie than Hackers, and Hackers had real hacker freakers for consultants on the movie. Yeah. Well, like part of the thing with Hackers was they wanted to like, they were trying to do like a lot of symbolism and like, you know, trying to what was they got this whole note in the jacket for it on the DVD. It's something like, we wanted to try to visualize what the hackers are experiencing as they're breaking into systems and blah blah blah. And it's just like, yeah, but it's always just somebody sitting in front of a computer. Let's drum the kernel land. Rust is only there up till now in kernel since Linus like to see how this new language scaled the kernel. It looks like it's garbage and causing maintainers of Rust and kernel to leave. I mean, I don't know. Just eating popcorn. Emmanuel Goldstein was a consultant on hackers? I don't think I knew that part. Or I might not have. Maybe I knew that, but that was before I knew who he was. And the stupid part now, too, he and I are both got interviewed for the same podcast now. I'm just like, oh. That's, okay. You can catch several of the aliases. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I mean, there was definitely Emmanuel Goldstein, but I didn't recognize anybody else. Oh, and Captain Crunch. Wait, no, who mentions Captain Crunch? There's the main characters are Acid Burn, Crash Override / Zero Cool, Emmanuel Goldstein, Lord Nikon, Joey doesn't have a name, and Phantom Freak. Phantom Freak's the other one. But who the fuck is Captain Crunch? Unless you're referring to Serial Killer? Because they don't talk to any other hackers except for Laser and Blaze. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm like, I can see that as a reference. Serial Killer, as in Fruit Loops. I was like, you could be invisible in IRC, and I'm like, oh yeah, you could. like, of course you could. All right, yeah, none of that matters. We're all doing the Chan modes now with dealer stuff. Well, you had the +I flag. It was there, right? Like, people had to know your name. Oh yeah, that too. But like, there wasn't a user search on IRC. Yeah, so what the fuck did this do? Like, if somebody who is you, it still showed up, right? Like, it had to have. All right, so we got to go 2811 now. In the full user list. Okay. Yeah, that's, whatever. All right. The channel flag A defines an anonymous channel. This means that when a message into the channel is sent by the server to the users, and the origin is a user, then it must be masked. To mask the message, the origin is changed to anonymous. A user with the nickname Anonymous. Blah, blah, blah. Because of this, the server must forbid users from using the nickname Anonymous. Servers must also not send quit messages for users leaving such channels to the other channel members, but generate a part message instead. That's interesting. On channels with the flag may be toggled by channel operator, but on channels... Alright, you're calling it a flag. So, type D, A. This list is based on the channel modes as defined in RFCs 1459 and 2811. Okay. This is why I alphabetized them, so I can keep track of this. Invite only flag, yep. We got that, that's I. M for moderated. No message channel from outside. That's N. Quiet channel. Used by servers only. When set, it restricts the type of data sent to users about the channel operations. Other user joins, parts, and nick changes are not sent. From a user point of view, the channel contains only one user. Interesting. This is typically used to create a special local channels on which the server sends notices related to its operations. This was more used as a more efficient and flexible way to replace the user mode S defined in RFC 1459. Alright, well they say it's flag. Q flag. The funny part is at Hope 2K, which Emmanuel produced, he had a bootleg screening of Hackers from a bootleg DVD we bought off the street near the hotel. Yep. P and S. We have both of those already. That's not surprising. The channel flag R is only available on channels which name begins with a character exclamation point and may only be toggled by the channel creator. This flag is used to prevent a channel from having no channel operator for an extended period of time. This flag is set. Any channel that has lost all the channel operators for longer than the re-op delay period triggers a mechanism in the servers to re-op some or all of the channel inhabitants. This mechanism is described more in detail. This sounds horrible, but alright, whatever. Do you normally make it to Hope, SWK? I've been trying to, not trying, I've been wanting to get to Hope for a long time. I just never have. Any recommendations on what kind of work to do as a leftist software engineer that wants to make a difference? So there's obviously like communication stuff is obviously a big thing. And like, you know, making sure people can talk securely, blah, blah, blah. But like, if you're looking for more specific stuff, there's what the hell is it called? Writing open source for government projects. We have this thing, we've got something, maybe code.gov. There's something we have in Milwaukee for this, or we did. Become uncomfortable? I mean, that's an option. Like people have done hackathons for this where it's like you try to make like public services better or something. I'm trying to think of a good example, but Milwaukee police call for service. All right, digitalpublicworks.com about. Nope. So the police department publishes call information on their website, but it has some restrictions. The calls listed on their site are delayed by 30 minutes from their actual occurrence, and the call information is only visible on their website for 60 minutes. That means 90 minutes after dispatch call, the record is no longer available to the public. This website monitors the official MPD call service in 5-minute intervals and stores those calls in a separate location. By doing this, it's possible to preserve the call information as public information forever without the need for FOIA requests. This service is provided by Rocket Cat. They actually don't exist anymore. Custom software content, blah, blah, blah. So other things like this, right? There's a term for it. I can't think of what it's called. Yeah, so like we had something for this. We had some hackathon, Milwaukee hackathon government. Or maybe I don't want to look for community. That's going to be too much. What the hell do they call this thing? But yeah, anyway, like check your local meetups and stuff. There might be something like that. Or just check meetups in general, and you know, look for other people that are doing stuff. Like, so it's not nearly as popular as it used to be. But we have a Slack instance that it was meant to be like all of Milwaukee in general, but it turned out to just be like tech people. Um, so like, but it's not nearly what it used to be anymore. But that's all right. But you know, there's stuff like that that's around. There's like code for gov, code for community. And Slack would expect, yeah, yeah, yeah. Code for America might have been Code for America. Maybe it was Code for Milwaukee, right? Just look around. There's stuff for like this, right? It's not Milwaukee Data Initiative. That's for people that are like data scientists. But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff out there, right? And obviously, it's going to depend on what your location is, stuff like that. You could try to find a global project or something, but even just starting with something small and simple is cool too, right? Ugh. But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that's out there. There's all sorts of possibilities, but it really depends on what's your community need, right? Um, somebody did something with bus stuff too at one point. I don't remember what. With the local bus stuff. Phone renders of pics of your indoor ADSB rig. All right, what you got here? That's your ADSB config? Nice. Does it have a lamp in there? Because it looks like it should have a light. Nice. You can always just find the local non-for-profit and call them up and ask them if they need tech stuff. Yeah, that's a great option too, along with Chris. We did T already. User limit is L. And we have L as type C. Good. Channel key is type C. Last category of modes used to actually control a channel, and they take a mask as an argument. These are the list ones. Ban and exception, that's B and E. Aha, breaking and entering. They don't tell me the flag for this, though. I'm gonna just sit in the windowsill until I alter it to fix the wall with the LNA. It's noise due by the battery. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Servers may put a maximum limit on the number of modes. When a user requests to join a channel, their local server checks if the user's address matches into the band mask for the channel. Servers must not allow a channel member who is banned from the channel to speak in the channel unless the member is a channel operator or has a voice privilege. Banned from channel carries an invitation, and who carries an invitation sent by channel is allowed to join the channel. To have the invite-only flag, users address. Like, why aren't you telling me what the flags are for this? But I don't think you can see the list of who's invited. IRC invite list. It's not just like /I, is it? That'd be weird. Channel loses its mode settings, including any invite list when it empties. To help prevent this, you may chan serve to blah. Yeah. Channels reconfigured to be private. If the set on the channel set by 1, then can be modified. Then it's perfect chance. Blah. Yeah, just. Oh, it's capital I. Capital I. Like, I don't know why. Why is it so hard to find? Okay, right. Okay, capital I is invite list. Okay, got it. Okay. There we go. So now we have a way to look up everything according to RFC 1459 and 2811. Right? I don't really want to write unit tests around that because, like, they're constants. So, whatever. Right? Um, yeah. Now, we'll start with basic unit tests for this part, though. But yeah, so again, like, one of the things with IBIS is IBIS isn't meant to be like a full-blown IRC library that does all the work for you. It's supposed to make your job easier, and do these weird RFC things and stuff like this. But then it still lets you do whatever you want. And the reason for that is libpurple handles a whole bunch of stuff. Like, typically when you write a client library for, or when you have a client library for a chat network or something, it'll keep track of like your contacts and your message history and your conversations and all that. And we don't want that because libpurple does that for us. So then we just end up duplicating stuff in memory and it becomes annoying and problematic, right? So this is why we are instead building what I'm calling integration libraries, where it does all the heavy lifting and everything here for us. And then we can just build whatever we want on top of the protocol. So that's the idea anyway. All right. Oh, I apparently made some silly mistakes. Oh, yeah, I did. um, yep. Nope, you're still not happy with that? Oh, right, that one needs a 2. Multi-cursor for the win. There we go, much better. How's it going, Israel? Lomley? Let's go with that. I am very bad at phonics, if you couldn't tell. Let's do something silly for this, just to make this easier and more readable. Helpers, static, inline, void, channel modes, add mode, car mode, ibis channel type. G hash table insert chan modes cache G int 2 pointer mode G int 2 pointer type. So you're probably like, well, why even bother with this? Where you could use a macro. I could use a macro, but this will make sure that I'm passing in the right types as well, right? So if somebody puts in so let's redo it. Oh. So if somebody changed this to this, that's very different, right? And we don't want that. So that's why we're using the inline function for it. So you bring your own IO. It has a method. So the IBIS client, or let's do it this way. IBIS. So there's a client object, and this does the majority of the work, and it sets up your loop and everything, right? So by default, you just create a client, and you just get a client object back, right? Then you can set a bunch of stuff, and you can call connect, And connect, you can specify a host name and a port, and it'll go and connect and do all its thing. And you can also specify a proxy resolver, and it'll figure out all your proxies and whatever, right? But the other fun part is there is... We did put it in here, right? I think we did. Yeah. So you can just call ibis client start, and then you can just pass it a stream or an input output stream. And then it'll do all the magic from there. So what connection really does, what connect does is, connect just calls G socket connection new or something. It's something like this. Whatever, we can just go look. Right, so this creates a GSocket client. It sets a proxy resolver to what you passed in. It sets TLS to whether or not you turn TLS on. If you pass in a password, it'll save this for later to use. And then it calls connect to host, and then that calls the connect callback, which then does all this BS, blah, blah, blah. And then if the connection was fine, everything was okay, then it calls the ibis client start with it. So the ideas here too is, once we finish the stupid response stream in Burb, we can actually unit test the whole damn library. Not that we're going to test the whole thing, but we can test the library just by calling start with a bunch of stuff already queued up. And the script sounds like the wrong word, but you know, it's all response reply stuff. So once that's all there and everything's good, then, you know, we're able to go ahead and test stuff without actually connecting to a server and stuff like that. But the other benefit here is, you know, if you wanted to use a completely different underlying protocol or something, we don't care, right? You can pass this in a Unix socket, and as long as the stream's already set up, it'll work, right? And that's the point, right? You know, trying to make everything work in a reasonable fashion that just makes sense. So, oh, actually, what am I doing? All right, we're gonna do this for reference, but a comma. Sure. Okay, so that's the reference for us. So this is going to become what am I doing? Ibis chan modes add mode chan modes comma a. Right, much easier to deal with. And I forgot a comma on all the damn lines. Come on. It's fine. Multi-cursor, amazing. Okay. Yep. And again, so if we, you know, the whole reason of doing that as an inline function was if somebody does this when they're adding one, we get this, right? Because if we had a macro, we're not going to see it. So a static inline is effectively a macro, but with type checking. Or not checking, you know, in C style type checking. But yeah. All right. Pars, we're not done yet. Okay, we didn't do anything with pars yet. Okay, that's what's warning on. That's fine. We didn't build anything for test yet, right? Oh, but yeah, so IkiWix, the thing too is we're building all of our libraries that way. So Ibis is just the one that's most developed so far for IRC. We're doing the same thing with XMPP. It's also an integration library. And then we're also doing the same thing with Matrix with our Mina library, but that there's no code there yet. That's literally just like bare minimum bootstrap library, or get the library bootstrapped. And I don't mean bootstrap the JavaScript library. I mean bootstrap like, hey, it compiles. It looks like a library, and you can link to it, but it doesn't do anything. Because why would you want to do that? Test features is going to be a lot too. Test source should be real fun. Does Matt at Matrix know you're doing Pidgin 3? I don't know. I'm not sure who Matt at Matrix is. I talked to somebody at New Vector a long time ago looking for jobs and stuff, but I don't know. But I mean, like, I post shit all over the place. It's not my fault people don't see it. Like, I can't fucking do everything. Right? Can't remember his last name. He's the Matrix Element guy. So the guy I talked to was named Neil. So there is somebody who used to work on Synapse, and I don't know if he worked on Element. A guy named Patrick Cloak who used to work on Instant Bird. Instant Bird was a Zool interface to libpurple. Zool being the yeah, I don't know Matthew Hodgins at all. But Zool is the interface for Firefox and Thunderbird and stuff. So there used to be this chat client called Instant Bird that was built on top of that used libpurple. I think they had other stuff too, but they'd also use libpurple. But now Firefox is getting all their chat stuff, and Patrick, now that he's no longer with Matrix, he's now back to working on Firefox on Thunderbird. But he's also a board member on Instant Messaging Freedom now. Okay, that's fine. I'm like, I use Element, but like, I have gripes just like everybody. Element has some real big issues. Like, I just learned the other day that, oh, it's common knowledge that presence isn't supported on matrix.org. Or actually, I guess it's matrix.org, not Element. But yeah, just like, oh, they don't have presence because the implementation sucks. And it might have to, like, it might be Synapse implementation, but it might also be protocol design issues. So, yeah. But no, so if you're asking because of like funding or something, what I really need to do is I need to finish writing a grant inquiry, I guess, from Futo. Futo is they do grants to open source projects and a bunch of other stuff. This is one that Louis Rossman is tied to. But you know, they've done grants to Signal. So, like, if they've done grants to Signal, there's no reason why they should not be able to do grants to Pidgin. But like writing grant anything, it just sucks. It's painful, and just like, cause like you never know how much to say, how much or how little to say, and like you're trying to get the point across, and yeah, it's difficult. And I am not a writer, right? Oh, Matrix is a randomized at creation and hard-coded username color. Like, why haven't do that to begin with? I didn't realize they were doing that, but okay. So, like in Pidgin 2, your username isn't randomized. And I can't imagine Matrix does it randomized, but what ends up happening, the way we do it is we hash your username and then pick a color based on that, right? So we have X amount of colors, and then based on what your hash is, we just modularly divide and boom, plop, pick out your color. It's a pretty simple, pretty common thing that lots of things do, and that's how you get like some uniqueness. But yeah, it's based on some hash of your username, but as the end user, yeah, it's the same deal that Pidgin does it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why you would like not just allow them to pick it. So like what we're doing with Pidgin 3, we don't have it done yet, but the idea is the protocols can set a color, and if they don't, we'll pick a random one. Right? Which you're making me realize. So contact info represents anybody, right? Oh, we did put it in here. Sweet. All right, no. So the color for this contact. This is an RGB color code that interfaces can use when rendering the contact. This may also be controlled by a protocol plugin in the event the protocol allows people to highlight or set a highlight / branding color. But we could add a custom color. So you could color people to whatever you want. But we can do that later. I get almost no money from anything. The donations go to Instant Messaging Freedom, and they have been so low that we barely have to, that we can do the easy tax filing. Which means I'm not getting, to be more clear, I'm not getting paid for anything that I do on Pidgin right now. From Twitch, I pull in maybe $100 a month, maybe. So yeah. Then there's like $50 from Patreon right now, and a little bit from GitHub sponsors. I don't know what the GitHub sponsors value is or amount is right now, but yeah. So I don't get enough donations or subs or anything to work on Pidgin full time. Just like here, anti-dark mode color on Twitch. What do you mean anti-dark mode? Super bad for visually impaired people and people with colorblind. Yeah, Euro. Understandable, yeah. You bring up a good point though. Do you suffer from color blindness, Euro, or are you just experienced with it? Because I'm curious, what kind of ideas would you suggest going for to fix that? Like maybe the avatar's enough to help, maybe? Your chosen nick color on Twitch is extremely hard to read in dark mode unless you're running BTTV. Okay, I am running BTTV. Is that why it's easy for me to read? Work with the people that passed it? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, it's funny too. So like there's all this stuff out there, especially with web developers too. I can't think what it is. The web standard guidelines, whatever, you need to have a contrast ratio of like 10:1 or something. But like, so there's a buddy of mine has dyslexia, and he fucking hates the dyslexic fonts. He's like, I can't read these. He's like, they don't work for me. So it's just like, yeah, even though you try to do these things to try to help, you're still not going to get everybody. You have to make things optional. You have to make them tunable. And yeah. It's the only reason it's easy for me to read in dark mode. All right, well now, hold on. I want to see for real. Well, that's not what I meant. Gotta mute. Okay, SWK, say something. Because I shouldn't have better Twitch TV here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's still not horrible. But yeah, it's very different in the BTTV setup. Very different. 7, option to change colors more often than not enough for users to fix that on their end. Yeah, so so by adding the option for it, that's great, but having the ability where that can be toggled by something else, like a plugin, right? That can control it and like do better options with it. That's the next step, right? So just making it optional, cool, and then go from there. So actually, hold on, let's do this. Oh, what's the other one? So I don't think we have it in purple person either. Oh, wow. Yeah, that does not look like that here. Maybe that's a Chrome thing. That's pretty funny. So do you have turbo or something? Because that's the only way you can do it for Twitch, but yeah. At least that I'm aware of. Color for display. Oh, right. So we already did color for display for the person. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Okay, wait. So we already have the setup. So custom color to use for this person, which will... Oh, but that only works for that. Okay, we'll have to look at that, but yeah. You do have turbo? Yeah, okay. Well, you can't fool me. Give this guy some treats, fine. This triggers the hell out of people. I might just be like, okay, Ghost, I don't know who you are. I can't see. But yeah, okay, so it looks like we already have a custom color on a person, but that only works if they're on your contact list. Which is okay, but yeah. One of the colorblind guys I used to work with when I was in construction, you couldn't see anyone wearing red. Oh, God. Anyone wearing red, oilskin waterproofs, red high-vis, and hard hats would pretty much be invisible to him. Yikes. Hopefully he wasn't a heavy equipment operator. Like, Bob's working today. Make sure you got your green high-vis on. Or your yellow. It's probably yellow, not green. I don't know what they're actually called. I have no idea. I just took a guess, and then I'm like, shit, this sounds really wrong. He was heavy equipment up. Oh boy. Do we put unit test in for each of these or not? Logically, maybe you can donate however you want, wherever you want. I'm trying to. So, when you say donate here, do you mean bits or the donate link? The donate link, I think I get a bigger cut of rather than the bits. And I don't. Can you do it one time on Patreon? I don't know. Whatever. Was safe because everyone knew he was colorblind. No big deal. We just had to keep it. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. 1 Bitcoin would be quite nice. What, you didn't get enough treats? Oh, you guys can't even see him. I'm at I have like 0.02 of a Bitcoin yet, I think. That is not tied to me in any way, shape, or form because I got it from mining and trading altcoins long time ago. And yes, I still have the keys, or I still have the wallet, but it's like $3 grand. It's nice, but it's getting that out of there, and then taxes will be fun whenever I do that. You have 4 BTC on a thumb drive somewhere. If you can ever find, oh god. I mean, that's like 400K now, right? Yeah, like I would go find that drive because that thing's gonna die soon, and you're gonna have to get a fucking electron microscope. It's BTC right now. 84. Yeah, I mean that's 320K. Well, I would spend some time looking for that box. Or better yet, I'll come look for it, and we can split it halfsies. Yeah. Naturally. Do we have bourbon here? We do. Okay. Oh yeah, because the queued output stream. Or no, not that. I don't remember what part. Oh. Ooh. Actually, another way you all can help is to is to subscribe on YouTube. You don't even have to hit the notification bell. Just getting more subscribers would be helpful. Because like I can't get monetized because I don't have enough viewers and stuff on YouTube. So just maybe. Ibis type chan modes. Finalize object chan modes. G assert not reached. Test minus V chan modes. Did I not put it in the test? Plug in the thumb drive every so often. They ain't the most. Yeah, that's exactly Euro. Oh, I didn't put it in here. What did it? Oh, it's seg faulted. Where the fuck did it seg fault? G int hash. That should have worked. Unless I have them backwards, I might have them backwards. It's hash func, then the equal func. Yeah. What is your beef, man? G int pointer. G int pointer. Let's pointer to a gint to hash a value. It can be passed to ghash table new as the hash func parameter. When using non-null pointers, the integer values as keys in ghash table. Note that this function acts on pointers to gint, not on gint directly. If your hash table's keys are the form of gint to pointer, use gdirect hash. That'll do it. Ugh, that's why we're crashing. About 1,000 machines at work that are mostly idle 12 hours a day. How much ETH you could mine with that? 0 power cut? Yeah, well, there you go. Are you doing Rust, Euro? Actually, no, Rust would be over 50 megs. All right, so do I use gdirect equal then too? Yeah. These should both be direct. That's a problem. Okay. Again, this is why we're at the unit test, right? I know this before I'm even doing the pull request, or anybody's using the code. All right, code should not be reached. Yay! You did an emerge world and only got 50 megs? That's impressive. All right. So, I guess we'll rebuild the whole thing in the tests. I don't really want to do that, but at the same time, we need to know that these are here, right? No, the pack and blahs and 32-bit, 64-bit, 64-bit index, all shared in static inversion multi-build. Yikes. Cuts out. That's. That's wrong, but really funny for reasons that it shouldn't be. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, most people don't know what the hell the reference is, so it's probably like the joke by itself was fine, but it's just like, oh man, joking about somebody killing his wife is, yeah. I don't know. verify that all of the RFC 1459 and RFC 2810-11 modes are there. Type equals ibis chan modes. It's chan mode type. And if all you didn't know that's what happened to the inventor of Riser FS, well, now you do. Alright, can we multi-cursor this? I think we can. Type equals ibis chan modes get chan mode type. G assert compare int type equals comma equals that. God, I love multi-cursor. Oh, I didn't realize I left that in there. Okay. Well, it worked. We'll make sure it worked by saying that this should be chan mode type A. Yep. F? F for what? Oh. Oh. YouTube looks fine. We are. Oh. Yeah. All right, let's try this. Looks okay. Yeah, I think their ingest servers are just going to shit. Nope. Maybe I should put the packet loss thing. Oh no, I gotta get the stupid. So once I moved to the flat pack for OBS, I lost support for the Prometheus exporter. And that's how I had the dropped frame counter before. You got server ban for the dark joke, yeah. Well, we haven't dropped any packets since, so that's good. All right. So, anyways, we've got the default works. That's good. Cool. We are going to commit what we have. Issue branch. Issue add. Ibis. Channel ch. Issue add. Ibis test. Branch. Mode change was the chan modes. Add ibis.chan modes for working with chan modes. Oh, okay. We'll get to that. We haven't done that part yet. It's fine. So you don't specify the prefix stuff. Or the prefix stuff doesn't come in the chan modes argument to the I support reply. But that's built in here, right? So the main thing is I and O, right? Those modes for users. Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be fun, and this is gonna suck real bad, but it's okay. Pars. But what we're going to do is we are going to grab this chan mode from here. Oh, no, this isn't going to... Yeah, this is fine. That's fine. All right, so... MS chan mode star chan modes equals null. Chan modes equals ibis chan modes. Pars blink. Error. Equals null. G assert. We're actually going to red green this. As in, we're going to write the unit test, and it's going to fail, and then we're going to write the code till it passes. G assert no error. Burb assert type. Chan modes. Burb ibis type chan modes. G assert finalize object chan modes. Oh yeah, this would be much easier to do too. And then G assert not reached. Again, we're just putting this here to make sure we always get to the end. So we're gonna the test is gonna keep failing until we get to the point where we're actually at this point, and then we'll be fine. All right, so we got that. Then we want to do the same thing. We need ibis something type equals unknown. Yep. Oh, man. All right. Actually, we are just going to copy this, and we have to pay attention to what everything is here, so it's a little annoying, but it's okay. But, okay, so I is type D. No, type A. These are in the order of the chan modes string above. Right, because then we do B and E. Breaking and entering. Right. And then this is type A, type B, type C, type D. So it's just easy to do it this way. Type B is K. And F and L. L. Oh, I might have L listed wrong. L, I have a C. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, I copied from here. Okay. But K is... No, K should be B. Yeah, okay, hold on. We have to fix it over here. And like, if these are wrong, we'll fix them later, right? We're trying to get the majority of it here, and we'll get the rest of it later. Oh, I'm like, why? What's the stream announcement? Oh, it's me again. Reconnecting to the Twitchers. The Twitchy Twitches. CCFL. And then, whoa, that's a lot of them. Why didn't I do it this way first? Make less work for myself, maybe. That might be an idea. CEMRU. CEMRU. IMN stew. This one's obviously going to fail. That's okay. That's what we're expecting. But yeah, this is why we've been avoiding these, because this sucks. Oh, right, I renamed it to normal. I don't know what the exact errors are going to be yet, but... So I don't think there are errors here, right? What would the errors be? Oh, I think we were discussing this. It might be in the docs. Like if a mode gets mentioned more than once, I think you use the last one. And other weird, fun nonsense like that. Channels parameter specifies blah to allow or modes with a prefix parameter may be treated as type B modes. Did I? What did I put those in? I did type A for that. No, that's O should be type B. And so should voice is type B. So why not? Why is nobody like catching me on this stuff? Come on. Oh, because nobody else wants to know this much nonsense about chat stuff. You just want it to work. Yep. Yep, cool. All right, so G return val if val ibister is, if not ibister is empty. Chan modes. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of the error here. Because like, if the server fucked up, well, the server fucked up. We're still gonna try to connect. Chan modes.h. This isn't nullable anymore because it doesn't have the error. So now it's just the new instance. All the instances of the news. Okay. Oh, we need to include ibis. Not ibis, burb. What the hell is it? Or is that newer in Bert? No. Okay, it's ibis string. Ibister is empty. Okay, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Oh, and like one of the other things that ibis will end up supporting is handling DCCs for you. And then we can add DCC voice. SWK is committed to that. Work on 40G networking. I definitely have not, but I would be willing to test that command out for you if you send me the hardware and let me keep it. See what I did there? Yeah. Stir V, types, sure. Types, is G stir split, comma, comma, Chan modes, max tokens, -1. I think we're supposed to, what does it say about extras? To allow for future extensions, the server may send additional types limited by comma. However, servers should not extend this parameter without good reason, and should consider whether their mode would work as one of the existing types instead. The behavior of any additional types is undefined, so I can just ignore them, which is good. Okay, so for GU and I equals 0, types I is not equal to null, I plus plus. So what we're going to do is we're going to split these out to the separate groups. Then we're going to iterate through each one. And at the end of each one, we're going to increment this. And once we get to, or if we're at type D and we want to increment, then we break out of the loop. We need ibis chan modes equals null. Chan modes equals G object new ibis type chan modes null. So right now we should make it further in the unit test, but it's going to fail. Except, oh, yep. It was dumb, but okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Everything failed all the way. Woo! Okay. So at the end of this, we're going to say type plus equals 1. Or, if type equals ibis chan mode type D, break. Otherwise, type plus equals 1. Okay. So then, for GU int J equals, or we'll do it this way. G car, how do I want to do this? P equals types I. So RP, I hate doing it this way. Yep, I hate doing this. Ibis chan modes, add mode, chan instance. Oh, we don't dereference, we just plus plus. See, this is why I ain't doing that. Because it fucks everything up. People lose this shit all the time. We dereference here, and then we put in type. And this is why I already hate this. This should be a semicolon. And how do we not make it to here at all? Checking comma. What? I have it backwards. God damn it. Okay, much better. So it works. Yep. Alright, how we want to make this not as gross? I think it's probably fine. We should add some other random stuff to the test, though. All right, it looks okay. So then, yeah, once this lands, then we add this into the client, and then the client. We could build a unit test for the client part for this. That might get weird, but it could. Yeah, no, I don't. We don't have anything for test client, do we? If we do, it's real easy. What do we test? Oh, okay. How does this part work? Oh, because features parses the message. All right. Well, I think we're good here. What? Oh. This is why we had the turtles command, because we forget shit. And by we, I mean I forget shit all the time. Unknown. Chan mode is unknown. Oh, so is everybody ready for fish fry season to start? So tomorrow's Fat Tuesday, or the day before Lent. And then Wednesday, Lent starts. And then everybody decides they're going to eat fish fries on Fridays. Although in Wisconsin, we just do that every Friday. We don't wait for no religious holiday. We just go have fish fries on Friday. Chan modes. Number deposed depends on. Don't have enough Catholics to care about that? Yeah. I mean, Milwaukee used to be the single largest concentration of Germans outside of Germany at one point in time. So, yeah, lots of German Catholics here. Too many Protestants? Yeah. I'm looking for this. But yeah, and then, you know, we also have New Berlin, which is a suburb of Milwaukee. We also have Germantown, which is a suburb of Milwaukee. Lots of Germans around here, including myself. It was 44. It was 44 and 3874. All right, so once these two land, we can add Ibis client parse mode string. Oh, we probably try and do channel mode string. No, oh, we still have the part with. Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't put that in here. Damn it. The problem is we also need to know the prefixes. And I'm not sure how we want to do that yet. We'll do this and then we'll do prefixes afterwards. Under Valgrind and called in the turtles. Yeah, there's not much to this. It's just a lot of bullshit. I do want to add a general comment though, which this does not yet handle the prefix portion. Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, or no. Which we should let's just do the prefix stuff. So the prefix stuff isn't going to be too bad, but we need to set it, and we're just not setting it yet. So when you pass in the prefixes, do we have a split for this? I think we do. It's source prefix, Ibis client, constants, features. Okay, so features has a parse prefix. Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, what we're gonna do is channel modes. We're gonna have a yeah. Why don't we just put it here? Const car star prefixes. What do we call it in that part? Features.h. Gets a prefix parameter from features, returns a prefix default value of OV and at plus, if not set. Get modes. Okay. Gets the modes portion of the prefix feature. This is a synthetic feature that isn't defined by any specification. Returns modes portion of contents feature prefix. So what happens is this is the way it's supposed to come in. This function will split these guys out. And then we can plop these in as type B. And yeah, it'll be fine. So. And prefixes. The mode prefixes from the modes from the prefix. Is it prefix or prefixes? From the prefix feature. Right, so what'll happen is, we'll plop this guy in, or we'll plop this in the test. Oop, I didn't mean to control C, but okay. And then we'll verify that those are all in here too. All right, so we do this, comma this, and bam. But this is the kind of stuff, like, whenever you build an IRC client, you'd have to handle this, right? And this kind of stuff sucks, and it's annoying, right? But, like, maybe you want to integrate directly into your game, right? And, like, something or whatever, right? And you don't want to have a client in your game, or, a contact in your game plus a player over here, right? So use an integration library, and then the IRC part's fine. All right, but we need to grab each one of these. Put this here. Check the prefixes. The prefix modes. Share and unknown returns unknown. Q A O H V. So Q is not up there. Yeah, Q's not up there. Q A. Yeah, none of these should be overlapping. O H. These aren't sorted, so it sucks. No H, and V's not there too. Okay, cool. All right, so now our test is going to fail in all sorts of fun way, and that's fine. Yep. Oh, the function signature doesn't match. Fancy that. What did I call this? Was it did I do prefix? Prefixes. All right, let's make it prefix modes. Run through the chan modes value. Run through the prefix modes. For car star p equals, this needs to be null save. Nope. Those prefix modes. Star p not equal to null terminator. Star p plus plus. Or no, I don't have to dereference. I don't want to dereference. Yep. Okay. Yep. Ibis chan modes add instance, comma type B. Right, they do explicitly say it can be type B. That should be type B, but let's just make sure that that's exactly what it says. Modes with the prefix parameter we treated as type B modes. Good. All right. Funny, I was gonna punt on this, thinking it was gonna take more time, and I'm getting tired, and I want to go not be streaming anymore. Fine, we'll make it const then. And it's just like, oh, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be this easy, but that's fine. Cool. So when we get the feature message, right, 005, we'll parse out the chan mode, or we'll grab the chan mode, we'll grab the prefix modes, and then we'll get this thing and replace the other one. And then we can implement the parse mode string, and we should be done. We're not doing that tonight. That's going to be a separate pull request, but yeah. Also, I'm trying to decide. So most of my time right now is trying to get link local messaging working. But I wanted to get a break from it for a little bit for today to work on this. But I do want to see how close I am to Spasm. I haven't done Spasm in a while. Spasm is a Twitch protocol plugin. And we started getting it ported to Pidgin 3, but we didn't. So like Ibis, the IRC library, for those of you that don't know, it started its life in Purple Spasm. As a brand new IRC parser built on regex. Then I wanted to use it for the IRC protocol plugin. I was like, all right, so let's put it in there, and then we'll make the Twitch protocol plugin subclass it. Trying to make it subclass it was a nightmare. So then we ended up taking the code that we had ported from Spasm in Pidgin 2 into the IRC protocol in Pidgin 3, and then pulled it out and then created Ibis. And that's why Ibis is a little, well, it's super developed, is because it's been around for a minute or so. This did not update. Oh, because I needed it. I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh, I need 3875. Okay, cool. There's prefix modes. Sweet. All right. Oh, so we got 3874 and 3875 that are part of this guy. 3874 and 3875 have been opened for this. After those, we can implement ibis.client.parse mode string. Did I put that in here? No. Which will return an array of ibis.mode changes. Okay. Oh. Add comment, but this is now scheduled for 12. Come on. You try for whatever reason. If it's been open too long, it gets broken. And like, it just fucking won't respond. See? It's like, oh, we don't have a 0.12 in here. Fine, let's fix that. Fields. Version. Oh, this is not up to date at all. New value 0.12.0. I hate how it puts the new ones at the bottom. It's like, who wants to do that? Just put it at the top. We need to fix the rest of this. 6. Change log. Was 0.11 released? No. Release date. Okay, released. archived even. We can archive that guy too. We need to add 0.11.1, which was released on February 1st. Did we do 0.10.2? I don't even know that we did that one. Alright. What did I just do here? 0.10.2. Was released. Okay. 0.10.2 can be archived. Then we went to 0.11, right? Yep. 0.11.1 was February 1st. Archived. Yep. The value 0.11.2 was released February 4th. Nope, not start date. And do a little rerouting soon. Okay. So you see how annoying that is? In Pidgin 3, sure, I can show this real quick. In Pidgin 3, so instead of this just popping up randomly like it does in Pidgin 2, because this is Pidgin 2 here, in Pidgin 3, you just get a notification right there. How's it going, Ivanhoe? Welcome, welcome. Right, so same message, just this is not in your way, whatever, right? And, you know, it just shows up as notifications, so you can dismiss it whenever you want, and yeah. That is one feature I am super happy about in Pidgin 3. Where did that window go? Because it did not go where I intended it to. Oh, yeah, I put it on 10. It's supposed to go to 2. I'm like, what? What happened? So Ivanhoe, oh, you just got the same window? Yeah. All right, 0.12.0. We're not ready for that yet, but we are good here now. We've updated all the versions in Ibis land. So now we can plop this to 0.12.0. Okay. Can those wall-up alerts automatically go after some period of time? In the notification? Sure. I don't know that I would, well, huh. Oh, the pop-up window? Those are gone. So the pop-up window you saw, that was a Pidgin 2 thing. They shouldn't go away on their own. That's just, we didn't have a notification system to put them. So just, you know, they just pop up. But you bring up an interesting question. We didn't put a timeout on notifications, did we? We might have. I don't remember. Welcome back, Ivanhoe. So Ivanhoe, you may be seeing that we are almost ready to parse version our mode strings. I got one more pull request to do after the 2 new ones. So once those get reviewed, I can write the next part. I can write the next part now, but I'm not going to do it because it's 12:30 and I'm tired. So yeah, but we're gonna get that, and then with any luck, we'll get Ibis 12 out the door here soon. And then that opens up a bunch of stuff in Pidgin for mode stuff. Not sure how we're gonna handle all the mode stuff, but at least that'll get badges up to date and filtered. And that'll be good. So, and that is stuff I wanted to get done for experimental too. So we'll see. What the hell was I just gonna do here? Oh, I was looking at the docs to look at notification. I don't know if we put a timeout into notifications. And that might make sense to do that. We have created timestamp, icon name, interactive, persistent, read, subtitle, title. So we do not. Add timeout property. Property be used to automatically hide a notification after the timeout has expired. The timeout would be a GDate time of when the notification expires. It would remain up to, actually, once this is in place, notification manager can use a how do we want to actually time these out? The notification manager can create a timeout for the youngest, or the, what do I want to call this? For the one that will expire first, and when that fires, it will then create, it will then look again and schedule as necessary. I think that makes sense. We're not going to schedule this right now, though, but yeah. Lost message has an interesting translation in German. Instead of Waltz from Jack Frost, the window title literally translates to, "You got hit by Jack Frost." That's pretty funny. This is, we're going to say this is medium. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, the translations are kind of, you know, whatever. So, all right. That said, I hate to ditch right when you got here, Ivanhoe, but I am tired and I want to go sleep because I only slept like 5 hours yesterday. So, I was yawning all day at work too. Stupid Kubernetes update last night. Oh, also, thank you very much for getting through all those Zeem stuff. There'll be another batch of Zeem stuff coming too. So I may be on tomorrow. I don't know. It depends. I'm trying to get a haircut tomorrow during the day. And there's some other stuff I got to do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But we might be able to sneak on tomorrow. Maybe get a little bit of stuff done. But we shall see. Sure. Mute. All right, we're gonna go raid. I don't know if it's Kwee or Chi Chi Impact, but if you don't want to join the raid, you can go ahead and cancel raid above chat. Otherwise, or YouTube. Sorry, we don't do raids on YouTube, or at least I don't know how to do raids on YouTube. But maybe if you know how, you can tell me, and we can do it next time. Anyways, in the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for your desired level of notificationery. Sure. In the meantime, you can also follow me on social media. You can find links to all that right over here. I do post on my Mastodon when I'm going to be going live, so you can find that there. Or you can also join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord, which you can find a link to right over here as well. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for coming by tonight, even though we had some issues with Twitch themselves, but that's all right. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to try to get on tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you all on Thursday evening. So have a good one, and until then, adios.